Hello, are you ready to play a few of the daily New York Times games with me? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today, from the beach, I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Sunday, November 9th, 2025. So, spoiler warning, if you haven't already done your New York Times games for today, I do recommend that you pause this video and do that first, and then come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, if you prefer, you can always follow along with me as I solve the puzzles, pick up some tips and tricks along the way. I just ask that afterward if you would leave a kind comment down below as to what you thought and how you did. So yesterday I had some audio issues, and I have been using a microphone called the Blue Snowball microphone, and I've had it for probably about 5 years. I don't know if that was the problem, but once I removed that microphone from the equation, the buzzing that I had yesterday seemed to stop. So I have my fingers crossed that this is working. So the audio may sound different. I just hope it sounds better than it did yesterday. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. Okay, that was yesterday's word. Let's exit out of full screen, shuffle these up a few times here, make it full screen again, and here we go. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Lucky again. All right, well, yesterday, none of the letters in lucky were in the game. We'll see if today it is luckier. All right, let me stop sharing this. I'm going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then we'll get to working on Wordle. Okay, I have my phone screen pulled up. I'm going to open up my New York Times Games app and scroll down to Wordle. Guess your way to the correct word for Sunday, November 9th. Go ahead, add another day to your 440-day streak. Okay. Let's exit out of that. L-U-C-K-Y, lucky. Okay, well, I don't like these words that like have a U in the second spot. It's just like, it's so much harder. I mean, it could be a Q word, like, you know, like Q, U. Like quest, maybe. Let's see. Let's try it. Okay, not a Q word. All right. And there's no S or T. All right, let's try something with like an E at the end. What if we had like B-U-D-G-E, like an udge word? Sure, let's try to figure this out early. Okay, well, there is a G in the wrong spot. So are we talking about G-U? There's no D, so we can't have like guide, G-U-I-D-E. What about, oh, and there's no S, G-U, like guys, there's no S. G-U, I don't think there are any G-U-I, Gine. G-U, W-U-G. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Do we have any I-E words? G-I-E, U-G. Oh, there's still the A. Oh gosh. I didn't even think about that. Like A, U, G. What about something U, G, H, E? Keep hitting the wrong letters. P-U-G-H-E? I can't even think of any words. And it can't be fudge because the D, there's no D and the G doesn't go there. Fudge. I don't know why I'm stuck on fudge words. Oh gosh. I can't even think of any words. G, U, M. All right. H, G. Do we have any like letters that duplicate? Like, something U, G, U, E. Would you? Agu. Chew. Oh, what about G-U some, like, guru? um, ah, I can't even think of a word. The G goes in the first or the third spot. G, U. I don't think a W would go next. Still have an I. Grp. R-U. Oh. R-U-G. I don't think so. P-U-G-H-E. I just don't even know. Is that a word? No. F-U-G-H-E. Wait a minute. F-U-G. N? Ugne? Are there any words that are like Ugne? No. I feel like I might even have to leave and come back to this. We're already at like 10 and a half minutes. uh, what if, I don't know, what if I just have to like try a word that I know with letters that I already got just so I could figure out where the G goes? Like GU. Like guide or guys. I mean, I know that there's not a D, but I could figure out if there's like, I have 3 guesses left. And I'm just not sure. So I don't know if maybe I leave and come back. Okay, I'm going to, I don't even know. I'm gonna give myself a mental break from this. I'm gonna go on because if you're little twisty tie stuck to the back of my phone, if you find yourself stuck, walk away from it for a time. Okay, we're gonna exit out of this and we're gonna go on to strands. Go ahead, add another day. Yeah, we're not worrying about streaks. November 9th. Okay. How enchanting. How enchanting. Enchant, you do a spell. Enchant. Oh, I see the word ensure up here. um, Breath. Breath. Um, Toner. Tone. You guys, I'm struggling today. I'm on the struggle bus. Not only did it take me like an hour to work out microphone issues, but now I can't even find a word. Okay, how enchanting. Enchanting. I'm enchanted. Mm, oh, here, look, captivate. Okay. Charm. Charmed. Find. Oh, captivate. Charm. Maybe this has got to be part of the spanogram. If this is part of the spanogram, charmed rims. But there's, okay, maybe spellbind. Okay, I'm just trying to use up some, like, take up some of the letters. So maybe something with charmed, spellbind. Okay, wait a sec. I think I see Hypnotize. All right, let me go off of this. Hypnotize. Okay. Let me try because charmed wasn't a word, so spell bind. Okay. So charmed, I'm sure. Entrance. Gosh. Okay. Well, at least this took less time than Wordle is taking. All right. We're not looking at stats. Let's move on to connections. Group words that share a common thread. Sunday, November 9th. Go ahead, add another day to your 164-day streak. Okay. Our 16 connections words are noodle, mirror, cronut, muse, compact or compact, cranium, noodle, reflect, tweezers, puffin stuff, HR puffin stuff, dense, brush, tight, deliberate or deliberate, lunar, thick, nail file. Okay, well, there's like nail file, brush, tweezers, compact or mirror, compact, mirror, brush, nail file. Compact could also kind of fit. Let me do a screenshot. And we'll just, I'm going to switch to yellow. I feel like these are basic words, but let's put compact, mirror, brush, tweezers, nail file. Okay. And then switch to green and see. So there's like noodle and cranium. You know, sometimes they say like dense, like you're thick-headed, dense-headed. Well, thick, dense. Cronut. Oh gosh. Muse. Okay, let me take off this. There's also like dense, thick, tight. Compact, dense, thick, tight, compact. Yeah, I don't think that, I think what I have highlighted, the mirror, tweezers, brush, nail file probably go together. Compact, dense, thick, tight. I think that's good. All right, let's switch to blue. All right, there's deliberate, noodle, like you noodle it out, you reflect, you muse, deliberate. So you reflect, deliberate, muse, noodle. That would leave, switch to purple. That would leave cronut, cranium, puffin stuff, lunar, cronut, cranium, puffin stuff, lunar. Just based on time, I still have to go back and finish Wordle. I'm going to give this a try. Let me delete my screenshot, submit this. Okay, yellow. All right. Then we had compact, dense, thick, tight. Okay. All right. This is green. So yellow, green. Okay. Deliberate, noodle, muse, reflect. Okay. Ponder. All right. To ponder. And then by default, we get a rainbow with the purple category. I'm not even going to try to figure it out. Okay. Starting with bird homophones. Okay, let's go ahead and do the bot and see how we did compared to other people. My current streak is 165. My max streak is 251. Let's figure out the bot. Okay. All right. So it's an 82% solve rate, two out of five difficulty, only 18% didn't solve it. 35% of the people made no mistakes. So a little over a third. 21% made one mistake. 16% got two mistakes, and 10% got three mistakes. Of course, 18% did not solve. So 1 in 10 people had a regular rainbow. So not very unique. I got a 95 score because I didn't make any mistakes. And yeah, let's move on. So personal grooming, 48% of the people got that. You know, when you're packing for a trip, these are the kinds of things you remember: a nail file, a brush, your tweezers, a mirror. And I've got all of those like right over there. That's so funny. Okay. And then 36% did get green first. 13% got blue first, and only 3% got purple first. So starting with bird homophones. So crow nut, cranium, puffin, and loon. So a loon, yeah, I didn't even really look at that because I was just in such a hurry. But starting with bird homophones, I could see that only 3% got purple first. Were you one of the 3%? Let me know. Okay. Mistakes were compact, tweezers, brush, nail file. Yeah. Now I had highlighted. And then also people made mistake with muse, reflect, deliberate, and cranium, thinking that it was thought words. Whimsical words with the puffin stuff, cranium, cronut, noodle. So a lot of mistakes around blue and purple. Okay. It just says, nice job. You got the yellow first. Okay. You were on the same wavelength as many players, so a lot of other players got the blue, green first. Second. Oh, yeah. All right, moving on. Blue in the third. A lot of other people did too, and then ending with it says the starting with bird homophones group was based on the pronunciation of words. So a very tricky type of connection to find. Saying words out loud can help you if you're stuck. And maybe if I hadn't spent like 12 minutes on Wordle at the beginning, I might have taken time to try to figure out purple, but I was just basically in a hurry. All right, so now I'm going to go back and finish Wordle, and then we will wrap it up. I hope it doesn't take too long. Okay, go back to Wordle. Okay, try another word. Oh, come on. Come on. Why? Okay. I was like, it's just going to be one thing after another with recording here at the coast, and I still have one more night. So I may do my video tomorrow from here. I may wait till I get back home. We'll just have to see. I don't know. Okay. All right. Lucky, quest, budge. Oh, what if I did something like that, even though I know the G doesn't go there? No, I don't want to do that. Just want to try to use some of these other words. What F R P? Mm. Okay, what if I just do, is that a word? Ah. No. Ah, y'all, I'm just on the struggle bus. Drives me nuts when I hit the R when I want to hit the E, or the E when I want to hit the R. I think I already tried this. Fugue. Fugue. I think that's a word, like fugue. Fugue, like it's a mental thing, like you're in a, okay, fugue. That had to be the only word left. That had to be the only word left. And I want to know if that's the only word left. I really do. Okay, Wordle gives you an analysis of your guesses. Did you beat the bot? I have no idea. Let's try this. Because I could not think of a word. Okay, read my analysis, today's word. Okay, let's try. Okay, it says you got an 88 out of an 89. Did your guesses eliminate more solutions than expected? I don't know what that means. How many turns did it take you to find the solution? So I guess I did well. Okay, I am WordleBot. I'm programmed to solve Wordles in as few steps as possible on average. In the next slides, I'll analyze your Wordle and calculate the most efficient guesses for each turn. My top picks have my seal of approval. To see the math behind my choices, click Show Details. Okay, I ignore your first guess when calculating your overall score, so feel free to start each puzzle creatively, whatever. Okay, so anyway, slate is a good guess. I don't know. What am I doing here? How do I move on? Oh, your guess, quest. Quest was a good guess, but gorse, which I've never even heard of, would have been more efficient. Whatever. Then Budge, terrific choice. Budge would have been one of my top picks. There's only one possible solution left. You should solve the puzzle on your next turn. Okay, so after I did Lucky, I did Quest, I did Budge, that left no other answers beside Fugue. And so it just became a time game until I figured out Fugue. There was only one possible solution left, and you got it. Well done. Yay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Maybe we'll dive deeper into that later. But okay. So that was the games for today. Nice long video. Okay. Maybe you guys will just play it at like 2x speed to get past all that Wordle stuff. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a kind comment down below. Go easy on me. I couldn't think of the word. All right. Please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Please check out that video there. Don't forget to put a little play in your day. I'll see you again tomorrow with some more of the daily New York Times games.